It is in silence that we are able to hear very clearly. And especially at this time, one has to feel one's own needs of the soul. We have to listen to Baba. It's called catching the signals of Baba and touchings. In silence, I can feel or listen to the feelings and the needs of other souls. It becomes very easy to serve, even to my own self, what type of transformation I need, which qualities I need to improve or increase the percentage. Very, very subtle transformation which is required. Silence from time to time during day, not because of the program or timetable, but it should become our nature. Whenever mind is thinking and we know that these thoughts are not very clear or valid, go in silence, even for 1 minute, so that you can think clearly and then decide what to do, where to go. Silence is important, whether it is 1 moment, 1 minute, or longer time. But we have to integrate it in our timetable, not separate, just silence and then no silence. You should experiment for these days and see how your inner abilities are improving. There is deep, deep contentment of making good efforts in silence. True feelings, true experiences emerge in silence. Otherwise, we just live by what the thoughts come in the mind. In silence, when you speak, there is power, there is clarity. So listen to Baba, signals of Brahma, and the feelings of self and others. Now in silence, we take drishti from Baba.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar, Pilgrimage of Remembrance, Power of Silence. Today's day 6. Now we'll be listening from Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. I'm sure that you all experience and now you know that there is so much power in silence. When you are in silence, your words have more power. So silence also helps in speaking. Silence brings lot of clarity, power to discern and power to decide also increases. Actually, if your experience will tell you how it increases all the powers and all the qualities. When there is silence integrated, you have patience. But if you have lot of thoughts, you don't have even patience with your own thoughts. So you can't have patience with others. Internal contentment, calmness, and most important is you are more focused and have more concentration because success in one's life comes from concentration. So when there is silence, you are able to concentrate more. And it is in silence that very, very beautiful feelings come from within for your own self and for others. So today I tell you that how we can also create program for the silence for ourselves. Let's say if we're doing 10 minutes 4 times a day, of course Amrit Vela or whatever extra times we do. So when you're doing at 10:30, then take the point of uh, your mind experiencing or stabilize in the self, true self, or Baba call it Swadharma. Swadharma is pure, the religion of the self. And then you take 3 qualities. You start with love. Now, when you take just one thought, love, virtue of love, and you're spending 10 minutes to just experience God's love. So, silence, when there is experience, it becomes power. Not, but as I said, that clarity, then what is God's power? Hmm. Because when I am able to feel God's power, then others will naturally feel that love. Just imagine God's love is the highest, right? He doesn't look at anyone who is who in the physical way, status wise, religion wise, no. All the souls, they are Baba's children, so Baba's love for every soul. And also, even Baba expresses what he wants us to do, but it's not his personal desires. Right? It's not his personal expectation, but he motivates us, he inspires us. Someone was asking, but God also has so much expectation from us. I said, it's not expectation. He helping us to move forward so that we can reach to our destination, our final stage. So it's a very, very pure love of God. If each one of us think from wherever, when we began our spiritual journey, I think one of the strength we had, we felt God's love. How many of you felt God's love? Hmm? So still you're feeling that God's love. So, but as much I keep myself in that experience of I am a loveful soul, just take one thought. I am a loveful soul, and for 10 minutes, I'm experiencing love from God. I'm experiencing love from God. And there will be very deep silence. And when you will experience God's love, you are merged in God's love. It's becoming power of love in you. And everyone today wants to feel that love, God's love. So spend half an hour just with experience of one quality of the self and Baba. And then second quality at 12:30 can take peace as my inner self, peace as my nature. Just go into experience of peace. That means there is no chat also in mind and intellect. And Baba as ocean of peace. So you keep receiving, and then of course when you are receiving, you are vibrating. You don't have to give, spreading through you. Peace is spreading through you. And then the third quality is purity. It's very, very good to just sit that I am pure, unadulterated, clean, truthful. Go into experience of that. That's 2:30. Then 5:30, unadulterated love of one. My intellect, my mind, only with Baba. So I thought that if we take one thought and 10 minutes go into that deep experience and accumulate that virtue, the power. So silence will not be just not thinking, but in silence accumulating the power of one of the virtue. So tomorrow, when you do 4 times silence, use these 4 virtues and just stay there in that experience of love, experience of peace. Don't bring that, oh, I have also to experience any other virtue. No. I remember one time at Amritvale, I will take just one thought and sit for an hour. And then it really becomes like your nature, your sanskar, it's like real experience. So tomorrow we all do that and then see how it works. So every night I will share a little bit. But today I thought about these 4. Now, this will increase your capacity to receive from Baba. Because he is ocean, right? And he is constantly bestower, giving. But it depends how much I can take, right? Even love, like there is love, but it's not everyone feels that love, experiences that love. But especially God's love. God's love is so pure, so unconditional. And if I feel that God's love, there was so much security. Plus, when I'm sharing God's love, that's really sustenance which everyone needs today. Our drishti of love, our words of love, any way, all the souls wants to experience God's love. And this will also change my nature then. That means I cannot hold anything for anyone, no one's weakness. Everyone has different, but what I have to be and what I have to give. And it's very interesting that I have to be like Father, and also because I have to give God's love, which is sustenance for everyone. Really, when in a family, spiritual family, or when we come to Baba. So in Murli, Baba gives all the knowledge. I don't give knowledge, right? Even if I give in courses Baba's knowledge, I'm not giving knowledge. It's not my knowledge, right? And if you're giving your knowledge, how will they connect with God? So God is giving knowledge, so much ocean of knowledge every morning. Since 80 years we had been listening. But what I have to share with everyone, what I have attained through knowledge, is love. What I have attained through knowledge is peace. What I have attained through knowledge is sweetness. So attainments of the knowledge have to be shared. So yes, intellectually we have all attainments and definitely certain percentage. But now with the silence, we keep increasing our attainment. And that is true service. Right? It's real, right? Knowledge is very still intellectual. Plus, of course, Baba's knowledge is so high, supreme knowledge of God. And we should just say it, that this is the knowledge God is sharing with us. Some say, at what point we should tell about this? I said, but how can I know who is God, who is soul, what is drama? I won't know. It's God the creator who tells me, and then I am telling. You can make it very natural. So silence is like you cultivate that virtue. Every day, how many times in Murli Baba says, children, renounce body consciousness, be soul conscious. You know, how many times? And ultimately, that's I have to become a soul conscious. So why not we practice our eternal state, soul conscious state, by thinking of these four virtues: love, peace, purity, and power. Soul has pure energy, is peaceful, is loveful. If that lesson of soul consciousness become practical in my life, then what Baba is saying, it will be easy to inculcate. It will be very easy to change and have a divine nature, divine intellect, divine virtues. Very natural, as we saw that with Dadis. As soon as they heard it, they were becoming that. But with us, we are hearing, then we take time to understand that. But becoming, be that. And we are actually. So this 10 minutes of meditation every 2 hours, which we will continue, we just said for a week, but we will continue it. Yes, sometimes it's possible 2:30. You can't do it other time, but do it like traffic control, extended traffic control, and just experiencing that one quality. So this stage of soul consciousness, which Baba wants we children to have, because then naturally you will be bodiless and no fear, immortal. I am immortal soul. There will be natural feelings of my home. That also is just land of silence. So we can take that thought also, but that we do next day home. I am at home, I am going to home. Then the four experiences of home. So apply this and see how different it is, because then silence is not just silence. Really, it's like I'm receiving, I'm cultivating. So why we have to withdraw from the sense organs, so I can stay within. But when I'm staying within, let me experience who am I, my qualities, my image. So deep self-realizations also will happen. Plus, as I said that, we can hear Baba that even in the Murli, when I will listen Murli, I will feel I am really hearing God. Same is in silence, you will really know what Baba is saying to you. what Baba directions are, what his signals are, what should I do. Very, very beautiful, uh, consistent relationship with Baba will be formed by this practice. So let us practice this, and then today we are thinking more of divine world. But all that experience has to be created now. You suddenly can't become divine and I'm now in golden age, right? But that will be illusion because if you are not. So now from your own self, bring this divinity. Everything divines. The vibrations and the thoughts and our eyes, everything divine and pure. As world is getting more vicious, uh, and Baba has kept us inside. Many of us now don't even connect with the old world. We have created our own world. We have our own world. So for few days we will only think about divine world. Baba gives example of Sri Krishna, Lakshmi Narayan. So cheerful, happy, very light, carefree. And Devta really means to bestow. Deta hai. Means you keep sharing with others. You are bestower. Bestower of good wishes, good feelings. Even when it comes to somebody ask you something based on Baba's knowledge and Srimad, we just clearly give the answer. So silence will definitely help us a lot in becoming embodiment. We will experience Baba more and we will see how our powers are increasing. Om Shanti.
जैसे साइंस का बल अपना प्रभाव पत्थर के रूप में दिखा रही है, ऐसे साइंस की भी रचना साइलेंस बल का अभी प्रत्यक्ष दिखाने का समय साइलेंस बल का वाइब्रेशन तीव्र गति से फैलाने का साधन है। माना कि बुद्धि की एकाग्रता, ये एकाग्रता का अभ्यास बढ़ना चाहिए। एकाग्रता द्वारा ही शक्तियों द्वारा वायुमंडल बना सकते हैं। हलचल के कारण पावरफुल वाइब्रेशन बढ़ नहीं पाता। अच्छा, Om Shanti. Just now we heard from Bab Dada also on power of silence They are so valuable jewels of knowledge that Baba has given us. And of course, Didi also explained to us about power of silence. Welcome to our Vyakti journey. Today is Friday, Golden Age Day, stepping into our future divine kingdom. So let's see our Vyakti team, what they have brought for all of us. कलयुग की बातें छोड़े, चलो चले सतयुग में, कलयुग की बातें छोड़े, वो देखी स्वर्णिम सुबह। और बाबा ने सुनाया था ना, वहां की नेचुरल ब्यूटी ज्यादा है। समझो पहाड़ है, पहाड़ भी एक नेचुरली ही एक सीधे सीधे ऐसे लंबे पहाड़ नहीं है, पहाड़ों में भी कोई ना कोई डिजाइन होती है। और जैसे वो खिलौने बनाते हैं ना, कोई हाथी बना देते, यहाँ भी जैसे बनाते हैं ना, कोई हाथी बना देता, कोई घोड़ा बना देता, कोई ये, तो वहां एक पुष्प और पंछी, ये डिजाइन ज्यादा है। तो वो जो है ना, वो पहाड़ भी जो है वो ऑटोमेटिक ज्यादा करके एक नेचुरल होती है, बाकी थोड़ा बहुत जैसे उसको ठीक किया जाता है ना, इसी रीति से पहाड़ होंगे, बगीचे होंगे, तो ऐसे सिंपल नहीं होंगे। सिंपल माना ऐसे जंगल पड़ा है, ऐसे खाली खाली पहाड़ पड़ा, ऐसे नहीं होगा। वो समझो उस समय जो पूरे विश्व होंगे ना, यही भारत तो होगा, लेकिन अभी तो छोटा भारत हो गया ना, टुकड़ा टुकड़ा हो गया। उस समय पूरे ही विश्व ही एक होंगी, लेकिन इतना दूर दूर तक हम लोग बसे हुए नहीं होंगे, जैसे अभी पता नहीं कहाँ दूर दूर विदेश में चले गए हैं। तो इतने वहां लोग कम होने के कारण ये जो स्थान है दूर के, वो रहने के स्थान नहीं होंगे। होंगे तो जरूर ना, कहाँ खत्म थोड़ी हो जाएंगे, लेकिन वो लोग नहीं होते हैं, तो जैसे एक घूमने के स्थान, पिकनिक के स्थान बन जाएंगे। फिर भरपूर बनेगा, ओ भारत फिर भरपूर बनेगा, कोई नहीं कमी होगी, हीरों से
आकाश भरा मोती से भरी जमी होगी, भारत फिर भरपूर बनेगा, भारत फिर भरपूर बनेगा.
Wow, that was a good visit, right, to our new golden age. So our Dadi Gulzarji explained so nicely that what will be there, how the mountains will be, and it's amazing, right? That's our new world. So keep thinking about new world. It's also a kind of yoga, right, to Baba, because who is creating new world? It's our sweet Baba. So thank you very much to our Vyakti team for bringing such a beautiful visions to all of us. And now we will get our homework for tomorrow.
Let's all merge into the essence of our original self and experience that I am a dot.
Om Shanti. This is the easiest one, right? I'm a dot. So first thing which we learn in school also, putting a dot. Any little child will take a pen and do the dot. So it's easy, right? So let's remember this woman and awareness for tomorrow. I'm a dot. I'm a soul. Okay, thank you very much. Today in Golden Age, Dadi just shared that we'll be only in Bharat. So right now we are sitting in America. So here we will only come for a picnic, right? So right now we are here, but in Golden Age we will come here for a picnic. But we all will be in our Bharat. So very nice. Thank you so much. And now it's time for us to sit in Baba's remembrance.